Today, we're talking about the all-new 2025 Dodge Charger Scat Pack, which is an electric vehicle, EV. But before you get confused or start thinking of the old gas-powered Chargers, don't worry, this is still an exciting muscle car. Even though it's electric, it still brings the fun and power you would expect from a Charger. Allow me to clarify how this vehicle differs from other electric vehicles. One of its distinctive features is the Fretsonic chambered exhaust. Although that may sound like a lot of technical jargon, the system produces engine noises using speakers and tubes. Although it doesn't sound exactly like a genuine engine, it's a brilliant approach to make an EV seem like a powerful muscle car. However, some individuals even find it enjoyable, and it's noisy and entertaining, but you can easily turn it off if you don't like it. This Charger Scat Pack has 670 horsepower and can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.3 seconds. That's fast. There's a little delay when you press the gas pedal, which is something that other EVs like the Ioniq 5N don't have. Despite that, this Charger still feels pretty quick, especially considering that it's all-wheel drive. Although this automobile costs $73,000, which is a significant amount, it is intended to be a high-performance muscle vehicle. It's odd, though, that Dodge refers to this as the most powerful muscle car. The fact that this only applies to autos that are presently for sale is not mentioned. However, it still has a lot of power for an EV. Let's now discuss driving. Even though it has all-wheel drive, you can feel the power when you put the car in sport mode, and it even adds a little drama with some tire spinning. Additionally, there is a feature called Power Shot that increases the car's horsepower by 40 for 10 seconds. The car accelerates considerably more when you press the button. One thing that makes this car feel different from a regular Challenger or Charger is the lack of fake gears. While Dodge had once said that there would be fake transmission gears, it turns out there are none. So when you press on the gas, it's just a smooth, direct power delivery. The car does feel fast when you push it, but it's still not perfect. Now, the styling of the 2025 Charger Scat Pack is definitely a mix of old and new. The design tries to bring back the look of classic Dodge Chargers from the late 1960s while also adding some modern touches. The car's exterior has some new details, like the new Fratsock logo. There's also a front trunk, which is cool, even if it's not very big. It's not as spacious as a gas-powered car would be, but it's a decent option for storage. As for the interior, it's been completely updated. The older interior felt outdated, but this one is much more modern, with a capacitive touchscreen and a few physical buttons. There's a volume knob and a tuning knob, which are nice touches, but the screen still has some lag, which is something they could improve. The steering wheel is also new, and it helps give the car a more modern feel. There's a cool new feature where you can adjust the seat bolsters to make them more comfortable. This is perfect for long drives, especially if you're a bigger person and need more support. The back seat is spacious, and there's even an optional panoramic roof for extra comfort. So, while it's a big car, it's still comfortable, even for long trips. On the highway, the car feels surprisingly quiet. There's not much wind or tire noise, even though it's an EV. This shows that Dodge put a lot of effort into the car's insulation to make the ride smooth and comfortable. The ride quality is actually quite good, and it helps with the heavy weight of the car. The 2025 Dodge Charger Scat Pack is powerful and fun to drive, especially in sport mode, but it struggles with handling corners due to its large size and weight. The steering feels numb, making it harder to place the car precisely on tight, twisty roads. While the car is fast and comfortable, the powertrain has some issues, particularly with track mode, which actually slows the car down. It's not as refined as the Ioniq 5N, another EV, but its brakes are excellent. Dodge will need to address these issues with software updates for better performance. In conclusion, the 2025 Dodge Charger Scat Pack is an exciting new EV that still has a lot of potential. It's powerful, comfortable, and fun to drive, but it's not perfect yet. The car feels a bit unfinished, and there are some performance issues that need to be addressed. If you're someone who loves the classic Charger feel but wants an electric car, this is a good option. but keep an eye out for future updates and improvements.